What is up, guys? Welcome back to Fight Geeks, episode 21.
21.
You stupid. No, I ain't not. What's Fight Geeks episode number 21?
You guys see, comparing us to the first episode.
Comparing to the first episode, I think we,
Dude, every clip I see on TikTok of us, I'm just like, dude, my hair was so short.
Dude, someone actually commented on it, and they were like, why is bro so nervous to your video? But you didn't even look nervous in it. Someone commented, why bro nervous? On you saying, Conor McGregor grew up broke, Francis was a minor, Charles Oliveira lived in the fucking
I wasn't broke, I was fried. But either way.
No, upset. Not broke. So, did I say broke? I didn't say why you, no, I said nervous.
Yeah.
He thought you were nervous.
Yeah, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. But yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, we're not nervous, we're actually way more comfortable.
We're out here growing up on TikTok,
Deadass.
The clips are so funny though, because our hair is just...
If we just get a haircut, we'll be like normal, but...
No, it just looks fun. It's kind of funny actually, though. We have to keep going.
Yeah, it's funny to always look back at old videos, but we just gonna keep bringing the new videos. So, first off, we have UFC London next week. This is filmed on Friday is it Friday the 13th?
Darren Till's out.
Yeah, Darren Till's out. Chris Curtis is in against Luke Rockhold. So
I heard Darren Till's body's like prone to injuries.
yeah, just pray for Darren Till, guys. Hopefully we even get to see him fight again in his career. Like, it's honestly looking very slim right now. But we have a nice Tom Aspinall, Curtis Blades fight. So who do you think for that?
That's UFC one.
Yep. That's the main event.
Damn, that would have been a banger with Darren Till.
I know.
That would have literally been the best. What is that? UFC London. That would have been the
UFC
best
London.
Non-pay for card ever.
I know, bro. Literally, that's why it's nice to have non-cards that you pay
As
for.
much as like Darren Till's the least active, he would have made the whole card.
Literally. So yeah, we got Tom Aspinall, Curtis Blades, both heavyweights, both trying to get the title.
I got Tom Aspinall.
Both coming off a win. Yeah, I have Tom Aspinall as well.
Just because he's got like he's fresh.
He has submission skills.
Like, we've seen Curtis Blades.
And he could put up a fight, so I think Curtis Blades is finna get submitted.
We haven't really seen Tom Aspinall.
We've only seen him submit Volkov, which is very impressive. Submitting the gatekeeper of the heavyweight division.
Facts.
Once you beat Volkov, it's like, okay, shit.
Facts.
So, yeah, that's going to be hype for the main event. We got Paddy the Baddie versus the dude who twerks. What's his name? Jordan Levitt?
Yeah, I think so.
So, the twerker versus the scouser. Who you guys got?
I really hope Paddy takes him out, but yeah, that dude is funny. I wouldn't... Yo, this is a win-win. We get to see Paddy win, it's a W, like... Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Paddy wins is a... No,
cool,
it's not a win-win. I don't want to see Jordan Levitt
twerk.
twerk.
Imagine this guy twerks on Paddy the Baddie. Like, come on. I mean...
Twerks on Paddy the Baddie and knocked out.
That'd be number
But I actually saw this bet. Someone was like, what would you rather have? $1 million if Paddy the Baddie or Jordan Levitt become the lightweight champion, or $20K right now? I was like, damn, that's actually kind of tough.
Oh my god.
I think I'm taking the $20K.
What was the question?
What would you rather have? $1 million cash if Paddy the Baddie or Jordan Levitt became UFC lightweight champions, or $20K right now in your hand? Cold, hard cash. You decide. I think I'm going with $20K cold, hard cash. I mean, I'm sorry, but is Paddy the Baddie beating any names like Rafael Fiziev?
I think you have to take the $1 million.
What?
Just because, like, $20K is not life-changing. I'd be able to, like, buy a boat or buy a new car or buy a lot of stuff. But, like, it's $20K. If someone handed me $20K right now, that's not something I'd really probably... I mean, alright, I could put it away. It could help me a lot. But realistically, I'm definitely going to spend some of it. But, like, if for some reason Paddy became a lightweight champion, I would be a millionaire.
Right.
That's life-changing.
Yeah, I think I'm changing it up. I think you actually just convinced me to literally bet on $1 million for Paddy the Baddie.
Just because, like, why not? Like,
Facts, why not? It's $20K. You're making money anyway. It's just working. It's like, alright, I'll get 20.
You just gotta be realistic. Like, $20K is not changing your life. You're not gonna flip that. Like,
I don't know who made that tweet.
$20K, take out your bank account right now and flip that.
Thanks. Don't be scared.
People like to.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember who tweeted that, but if you're watching this and you tweeted it, just DM us. We'll definitely give you credit.
That was a good question.
I mean, yeah, that actually really made me think. Then we got Molly McCrann versus, I don't even know who she's facing, but all I know is Molly the Meatball is going to win, and her and Patty the Batty are going to ride off on a horse into the sunset by both.
Meatball Molly's fighting on this card?
Yes.
Oh, man.
But the thing is, it's at 2 p.m. tomorrow. Wait, no, next Saturday. We have to have a UFC London 30.
Okay.
That'll be dope. But yeah, guys, UFC London is next week. Let me think if there's any other notable fights that we could talk about. Honestly, not too much. I think we're just gonna have a couple predictions because obviously maybe in the future we'll actually run down like the whole card and go like top to bottom, like and actually do like prelims, blah 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 blah. But at the moment, at this particular moment, we're just gonna do the biggest names for you guys and the biggest stages.
I got Patty, I got Meatball, I got Tom.
Patty, Meatball, Tom. I would have had Darren Till, but now I actually do have Chris Curtis over Luke Rockhold. That's actually my one oddball prediction that I have for you guys. So, yeah, that is hype. But honestly, bro, like, I don't know if you noticed. I don't know if the fans noticed. There's not been a lot of Instagram posts. And here's my explanation. There's no freaking news going on right now.
That is
The
true.
UFC
That
is
true.
I would say the UFC is the most dead it's been this year right now. Especially after UFC 276 of how it was kind of upsetting.
Yeah, it was like...
Or not upsetting, more of a disappointment. It was like, oh my god, July is going to be the craziest month of UFC ever. We still have hope, though, because we have UFC London on the 23rd, and then we have UFC 277 on the 30th.
Man, yeah, who else is on that card?
Brandon Moreno, Kaikar, France, and then there's one more fight that I don't remember. I'm going to search it up, because it's actually like kind of like a debatable. Some people hated it, some people liked it.
It's definitely not a bad card, but crazy.
UFC 277. Derek Lewis versus Sergey Pavlovich. And I believe that Sergey Pavlovich just beat Greg Hardy on Greg Hardy's last UFC fight. Remember that dude?
Yeah.
So Derek Lewis is fighting.
So
this actually might be able to save July. I think...
this is the most inactive Derek Lewis has been. You want to know why? Because when you get knocked out, it's an automatic 6-month suspension.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shit.
That's the...
Ooh, Alexander Gustafsson is fighting at the UFC London.
No way.
Paul Craig.
Alexander Gustafsson is fighting. That would have been the
Yeah.
most stacked fucking card.
It's on London.
I know, that's nuts.
What time is this at? I don't know. 2 p.m. Dude, 2 p.m., guys. The UFC London's card on. I'm not sure what... Let's just ask Siri. Hey, Siri, what time is 2 p.m. in London? So it's 3:12 right now. So 10, 11, 12. They're 5 hours ahead in London. So that's actually at 7.
Yeah.
So 7 o'clock in London, 2 p.m. here. I'll figure out some way to watch it. All I know, that's all I know.
Yeah, for it.
So we'll figure that out, and we'll definitely have maybe some reactions because it'll be earlier in the day. We can actually react to it after the fact. But obviously it's July now. It's been 6 months, right? July is 6 months. So from the start of the year. It's July, yeah, 6. No, July is 7.
Yeah,
So like we're midway through July, aka midway through the year.
I don't remember New Year's.
I don't know. Me neither. I don't remember anything since I got a phone call from my school that said that the schools are going to be closed for 2 weeks, and then I actually never stepped foot in the school again until I collected all my belongings. So yeah, I really don't have any memory of the last 2 years. I know a lot of you guys can relate, but it's midway through the year. It's halfway through the year. As you know, Christmas in July. So we're going to be rounding up the season for the UFC Mid-Year Awards. So I'm thinking we get a couple categories going. We get Knockout of the Year, Submission of the Year, so far. Keep in mind, these are so far. Knockout of the year, submission of the... Wait. We have fight of the year, women's fight of the year, men's fighter of the year. Can you think of any other categories, or are those 5 probably good? Alright, so let's start with knockout of the year. Should we go over some knockouts that happened?
Yeah, let's think of one and we'll say one, and we'll talk about some knockouts. So just whatever comes to mind right now.
3, 2, 1.
Michael
Molly
Chandler.
McCran.
Michael Chandler. Easily, right?
I know, that was my other one. I just did that to throw you off, to have like a divide. But Molly McCran's knockout was nice. Michael Chandler's knockout was nice. Can you think of any other ones than those two?
No, but there's probably a few.
I'm just saying, UFC 270, Francis versus...
Even though...
What did he fight? Oh, Cyril Gane. What even happened in that fight? I don't have any memory of that.
Poirier knocked out Conor in 2020.
True. Nah.
Yeah. They fought in January.
They fought in January of 2021, and then they fought in July of 2021.
Really?
They haven't fought since... Conor hasn't fought since July 2021. Dustin fought in Oliveira in December 2021. Believe me, bro.
January 2021?
Yes.
It couldn't have been.
That was the first ever pay-per-view I ever watched.
Oh, man, that probably makes sense.
And then they fought in July. Then Poirier fought Oliveira in December. And Oliveira just fought Gaethje in May. And Dustin's been inactive since December. Conor's been inactive just about a year. I think he broke his leg like just about a year.
That sounds great. Oh yeah, because we were talking about how they broke his leg. I have a picture of us playing UFC with the green lights.
Yeah, that was January.
That was fucked when he broke his leg.
That was like January.
Wait, no, that was the January fight.
Yep. That
July
was the first ever UFC event I watched. I feel like that was like 2021. You know, it was a new year. We thought like COVID was kind of like done, but arguably 2021 was worse than 2020.
Dude, that was actually nuts though. That so like not
because that was like one of our first like times like getting back like after COVID like in real life.
True.
Like we saw people that like we didn't see in a minute, but yeah, that was my first ever pay-per-view. So that was last
the best
year.
knockout easily.
Yeah, Molly McCran, you're an honorable mention. That was an amazing elbow. Shout out to
What was the next?
the next one. So let's just say Michael Chandler, Tony, kick him in the face, easy. We got a meme out of it. We got Michael Chandler highlight, but we got submission of the year, and I could think of. Ooh, can I add another honorable mention? Maybe, dude. This honestly might beat out Tony. Oh, it's so close. Zhang Wei Li knocks out Joanna Jędrzejczyk. That was fire.
That was a good knockout.
That was fire.
That was a good
I forgot about that one because I was thinking about submissions about Glover.
I thought about that one, but I was like,
that one was that might be that's above the Molly McCran one. I'm sorry, Molly McCran. I know I was like hyping you up, but Zhang Wei Li was better than you.
submission of the year.
We got Fury versus Glover. We have
There's definitely a few nasty things in there.
wait, what did Oliver do to Gaethje again? You submit him?
He did. He submitted.
That might be the nicest submission. So quick,
He
with
submitted,
ease.
He submitted Poirier too.
Yeah, I think that actually might be the Glover. Like, yeah, the Glover.
The Glover one probably. I think the Glover might just take it though. Not because like Oliver had better skill in his submissions, but Yuri, just the aspect of the fight, like he was the.
And he wasn't known as that. One, he wasn't known as that. Two, it was like what, his third or fourth fight in the UFC. Wasn't it something like that?
And then it was 30 seconds left in the rounds. So submission of the year just feels like that.
Plus, it was, but then that leaves the question for fight of the year.
Fight of the year would be.
That might be Oliveira Gaethje for me. That was amazing to watch. Oliveira just go to work. That's in my top for the year for sure. I'm gonna keep that one in my back pocket. Let me try to think. No. Nah, kind of disappointed. What was 273 again? It was the one right after Kobe versus Masvidal. the one before Oliveira Gaethje? Why can't I think of this, guys? I literally know every card this year besides 273. Guys, I'm gonna cheat. You can call me casual all you want.
Cheat too, 'cause I need to look.
I'm going on our Instagram because you can actually find every fight card in our Instagram story highlights. UFC 273. Oh. This was Volkanovski versus Korean Zombie and Aljamain versus Yan. Fight of the year, Khamzat versus Burns. Hands down.
I saw that as well.
What do you think of that? Can we agree on that? I forgot about that whole event. What the fuck?
I can agree with that too.
Yeah, fight of the year, we're going Khamzat Burns. Because that was just amazing. I mean, we got an incredible meme out of it. Khamzat sitting on the cage, which is actually this dude's profile picture on TikTok.
Yep.
So that was amazing.
Khamzat Burns for sure.
Khamzat Burns fight of the year. What was our submission? We got Yuri Glover submission of the year, and then Michael Chandler, Tony Ferguson knockout of the year so far. Let's go to two more. Let's go women's fighter of the year.
Women's?
Yep. I feel like a lot of women haven't fought twice this year yet. But
Valentina Shevchenko.
You cannot say Valentina after her performance at UFC 275, bro.
She won.
I know, but it was arguable.
It was arguable, but I don't know who else to go to.
I was thinking, Zhang Wei Li.
What? She just lost her last fight.
Yeah, she just knocked out Joanna Jędrzejczyk. That's Zhang Wei Li.
Yeah, for losing twice in a row.
I know, but the comeback from losing twice in a row and putting on a performance like that.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
And especially because the strawweight championship fight was terrible. And then Zhang Wei Li comes out and does that. Like, she looks like a problem, too. To Juliana Esparza.
She had the fight of the year for women's.
True. Yeah, we could separate that. Fight, not just fight of the year, but fight of the year men's and women's. So men's, Burns Khamzat. Women's fight of the year, Jędrzejczyk, Wei Li.
Probably.
Yeah. So women's fighter...
Women's fight of the year,
yeah, I think we have to go with Shevchenko. I mean, Pena, that was last year, right?
What? No, I don't even care
So
if it was
Pena...
this year. It's just like... It's unfortunate she had to go to the show, but like she's not defending that belt.
I mean, maybe
if she wins the rematch, for sure. Her.
True.
But
yeah, so we'll say Valentina Shevchenko. She's just been dominant her whole career, basically.
Yeah,
But,
even though her last fight was sus, even though I'm not trying to say she fought like Izzy because she still fought more than Izzy. She was just
I mean, she didn't get
because the
submitted.
difference was that she was actually getting beat, right? So like, and she was just fighting to stay alive at that point.
True.
Izzy fights and just fights the whole time. Even when he knows he's dominating, he still doesn't go for it.
True.
Valentina over here was losing the fight and just turned up a little bit, got him and just still was a shit fight.
Yeah, so that's a women's fight of the year.
I don't even know.
Men's
Oliveira.
fight of the year, Oliveira versus...
Oh, no, fight of the year, we already did that.
Oh, wait, no. Men's fighter of the year.
Oliveira right now. Maybe.
Oliveira or Volk. Volk is up there.
Volk too. Oliveira, he's got more highlights this year.
I'm kind of stuck up between Volk and Oliveira.
You have to go Oliveira, I think. No, fuck. It's actually hard. I said we have to go both.
I'm going to go Volk.
I'm going to go Oliveira.
Yeah, you go Volk, I'll go Oliveira. Or I'll go Volk, you go Oliveira. We'll just
Because
divvy it
Oliveira
up.
with the whole weight losing and still winning the fight.
Yeah, that's motivational.
The whole knockout with...
And
was Poirier this year even?
Nope.
No way.
So I'm thinking
was
Oliveira's more like he's showing like coming back from being down, like losing the belt, missing weight, and then coming back in an epic performance.
So who do you fight this year?
He fought Gaethje, and that's it. So it's either Oliveira. This is how you can rank it. Oliveira beat Gaethje this year in an incredible fashion. Volkanovski couldn't finish either Max Holloway or Korean Zombie. Wait, no. I mean, the doctor just called it off. Does that count as a finish? They're just like, all right, this dude's getting too beat up.
This is a TKO, but like 10.
Okay, so like, we'll say Korean
really,
Zombie.
He didn't knock him out, his body gave up on him.
And then he went 5 rounds with Max Holloway. I mean, it showed that he could put up a fight, but I don't think it showed he's the best featherweight. Conor McGregor was getting finishes. Jose Aldo was getting finishes. I mean, you can't just go 5. Like, yeah, it's 2 of the best, but I mean,
UFC is becoming so weird. You have these technical strikers, and then you have like the wrestlers.
yeah.
No one's going out there and just sparking boys no more. Well, I mean, that's not entirely true, but the champions. You see a lot of the champions fighting more like
Just
save
conservative, yeah.
They don't care about legacy now. As to where like Conor, he fights for fans, goes out
For the
there.
fans, even though they hate him.
I mean, Conor was never technically.
So yeah, guys, in Danny Duncan's video, Danny Duncan went to Dublin, Ireland, the home of Conor McGregor.
Listen to how fake this is.
Allegedly, the people like Conor McGregor. They're Ireland's biggest hero. But Danny Duncan went to...
And UFC 2's for whatever it was, 10% of the tickets all came from Dublin, Ireland. But go on. Go on.
But yeah, so Danny Duncan, he's a Conor McGregor fan. He went to Dublin, Ireland. He asked Conor McGregor... Or he didn't ask Conor McGregor fans. He just asked people on the street of Ireland that were males and probably in like their 20s to teens. So he asked male teens, 20 to teens, in okay, I didn't even say that. he asked teens through 20-year-olds in Dublin, Ireland, what they think of Conor McGregor. He's scummy. He sucks. He's a joke. Blah 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 blah. And that actually kind of like made me realize, like, damn, did Dublin turn their back on Conor McGregor because of what he's done? And like, maybe there's something where like he hasn't done shit for us or some shit like that. Even though I thought Conor McGregor did like charity work, helped out. I knew he like always posted like plans like building like
I think that
orphanage.
Video, I think you just talked to the wrong people that video. Conor.
I mean, it was a pretty wide variety.
Conor
of people.
literally trains in Dublin, so like.
True.
He's there.
Yeah, what does
Very
SBG? What does
small.
SBG stand for? Something boxing gym.
Oh yeah, something like that.
What's the S stand for, guys? Comment below if you know
Is that
it.
where he trains at?
Yeah, SBG.
Yeah, people say you should change his training camp.
Imagine Conor at
Like,
American
you know, like,
Top Team.
all the other fighters,
Conor would be a
that's what I'm
demon
saying.
at American Top Team.
Because all the other fighters.
Dude, imagine Conor at Tiger Muay Thai.
Yeah, yo.
He would be a demon.
All these fighters train with each other. Conor's just rocking over.
He would be a demon.
Like, Conor really just rolls.
But I feel like doing that is like kind of like backstabbing, especially like this late in his career. It's like, I'll just stick with him. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah. If you were sparring people like Usman, or even if you went to Tiger Muay Thai, you were sparring people like Khamzat, Peter Yan.
We can talk about, quick update. You know, Usman, how he's moving up to light heavyweight.
Yep.
Skipping middleweight, going
Yep.
to light heavyweight, and beat up whoever it is. I believe he can do it, but he's still gonna look small.
Yeah, he is.
Big jump.
He is. I mean, compared to light heavyweights, he is short. Not saying that he's short in general, but like to the average man, he's probably an average height.
Yeah, whoever the champ is.
But I mean, you look at the top 3.
Jan's huge. Yuri's
Jan is huge.
Boba's
Yuri,
huge.
yeah, they're all huge. Freaking, they just have huge builds. That's why they're light heavyweight. That's why they're not fighting in lower weight classes. But like, I would like to watch that. Usman it would be a dope challenge for Usman. I feel like
Facts.
I don't want to say he's getting too comfortable in the welterweight division, but like, I don't know. You know what I mean? I feel like it's, as a fan, it's like, all right, we're worn out. You already fought Gilbert Burns. You already fought. It's like,
Yeah,
either we
sure.
need someone new in welterweight to fight, which would be nice if Khamzat could fight him. That would be something fresh to see with Usman. We don't want to see Colby Part 3. I mean, some people, like, I would watch that, but I'm not. I would rather see Khamzat Usman over Colby Usman.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
I agree.
Like, that's why, like, I respect him for moving up. I respect him for skipping, if he ever does this, skipping middleweight to not have to fight one of his friends.
He'd be the first ever
Izzy.
double champ not touching like different like the gap between weight classes.
Dude, imagine he becomes light heavyweight champ. He's like, fuck it, Izzy. Me versus you, bro. Let's see who's the best. Because that could be that would be insane. Imagine, like, Usman versus Izzy in middleweight. That would be probably the best paper. Maybe not the best paper. I can never say the term best pay-per-view ever again before a fight. I have to wait till after to say anything about a pay-per-view. I can never say it's
I
stacked.
think Usman would dominate Izzy.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Usman's way bigger, way stronger. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Usman fights in the lower weight class, but Usman probably goes in on fight night weighing. I wouldn't say as much as Izzy, but definitely weighs right around it where Izzy's lying at. And then he would just dominate him if he got a hold of him, which I think he could. Like, Izzy's not fighting other champions. And when
True.
he has, he's got it close to getting his ass beat, like he when he fought Robert Whittaker. People were saying he might have won the second fight. Me personally, I thought Izzy won. Thought it was pretty clear, but Rob actually gave him a fight compared to where like Cannonier was just like giving him rounds. Rob was like fighting for it no matter what. Like, so
that might have been Rob's last chance.
Usman's insanely strong. He's a dominant wrestler, which he's so confident on the feet lately. We haven't even seen him wrestle. It's just been working, but
and his takedown defense.
He'd have to wrestle against
It's insane.
It's just only been taken on.
He has some cracked takedown defense.
Exactly.
Yeah, so maybe this is what I was thinking. Dana, if you ever watch this clip, listen, if the UFC ever, God forbid, the UFC ever goes down under, they're tanking, UFC 300, right? 300, obviously it's a crazy number. It's like, this is Sparta by the movie 300. You know that movie's like, this is Sparta.
Yeah.
That's 300, that's movie. UFC 300, champions. They call it champions, champions cage. It's, whoever's the flyweight champion versus the, bantamweight champion. Featherweight versus lightweight champion. And then we have the, welterweight versus middleweight champions. And then we have the light heavyweight versus heavyweight champions all on one card for UFC 300.
That would be nuts. And then they have Conor fighting whoever
on the prelims.
As the main event.
True, that'd be crazy if Conor got back to champ status and was.
Can we be honest? Like, who's Conor actually gonna fight?
I think Conor McGregor is gonna fight either Islam or Charles after that fight.
Claims he already knows, but I think he might be able to.
I think he's fighting winner of Oliveira
Imagine they
Makhachev.
pull this off. They give him Dan Hooker.
Is Dan Hooker even a lightweight anymore?
Yeah, he's come back up. He said, "Fuck that." He said, "Fuck bantamweight."
Facts. He got shit on by it.
That's literally what he said. He said, "Fuck that. I'm not cutting weight for that." But it's kind of like when they give him Cerrone. Like when a fighter loses a big fight, you gotta see how if they're really bad, or was that fighter just that much better? So they give him like shitter. Or that's what they did. Conor lost to Khabib, didn't fight forever. Came back, fought Cerrone, starched him. Like,
dude, do you want to be kind of interesting?
No one did that to Cerrone like that. As much as Cerrone was washed, they can't finish him that quick. And then, yeah.
Only Conor can.
So, what were we gonna say?
No, I was thinking like, imagine like a Conor versus like Rafael Fiziev.
That'd be a good fight.
It's like old versus new. Put Ian Gary out in that card.
Conor versus Gaethje.
Conor versus Gaethje would be dope. I feel like just Conor versus anyone besides Beneil Dariush would be cool.
Give Conor.
Like literally anyone besides Beneil Dariush. I'm sorry, Beneil Dariush. I don't hate you.
They wouldn't do that.
I just don't understand you.
Gaethje makes sense, like a lot of sense, Loki, but like I feel like they just don't want to do that just because that's like a weird setup for some reason. Like Conor Gaethje, like what's wrong?
It just doesn't sound right.
It would sell though. It would sell.
Just don't sound right.
It would sell, but I feel like Gaethje's a return. Give Conor like best match.
Give Conor Rafael Dos Anjos. Actually make the fight.
No. I'm trying to see Conor get like submitted.
But yeah, I mean Conor McGregor, who knows? It could be 2024 before we even see him step in that octagon.
He's 34.
Sheet.
Which like scientifically.
Clock is ticking, Conor. If you're watching this, bro. Good recovery. Come on, bro.
Men's athletic prime are in the ages like 32 and 33.
Unless Conor's one of those Tom Brady freak of nature type of things where you can do it till you're freaking in your 40s.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like Conor McGregor will, like, we'll see him in one of these fights like that Mike Tyson comeback fight. We'll see him. I feel like we'll see him in some of that shit.
Yeah, I feel like
But if I was Conor McGregor personally, after all this fight and stuff, I would never let the public eye see my face again. I would chill and just live the rest of my life, sail my yacht. If I was Conor McGregor, I'm driving my Lamborghini boat everywhere in the world.
If I'm Conor, I'm chilling.
Exactly, bro. Like
You're
at some point, Conor's like, all right. Like looking
he's
back
arguably, like, I wouldn't say he's the most famous athlete of all time because he kind of made the UFC, right? Like he didn't really just.
He's famous, but he's not like Ronaldo, Messi
Like,
famous.
truly, what he did was inspirational. Like he's definitely exactly what I was trying to say. Like,
Or like LeBron.
people kind of like became fans of like Ronaldo and Messi, right? Or like LeBron. Like I was kind of born with like LeBron just kind of there being nice, right?
Yeah.
Conor came from nothing and like just brought fans to the sport and like
I know,
made
dude.
his fans straight from.
I mean, he
nothing.
brought me to the sport.
Like kids aren't gonna be raised.
Was
into
that Conor
Conor.
Khabib
Kids
fight
aren't
the
gonna be
first
raised
fight
into
you
Conor.
watched?
You know what I'm saying? Like people
True.
get raised into like these.
People are gonna get
football
raised
players
into
and this and
Oliveira.
that. Exactly. So like, he's still not the most famous athlete. I'd say like Ronaldo, LeBron, blah blah blah. But Conor's up there.
Yeah,
So it's
but I think if I
like,
was him, I'd literally just change, like
you know, the UFC has that like title.
like get rid of my home address. I would
Like,
just live on my Lamborghini yacht for the rest of
No
my life.
other UFC fighter is like a celebrity. Like Conor's damn near a celebrity.
Facts. Like I feel like people like Usman. I feel like tries to think he's like a celebrity.
Right.
Izzy, it's like come on, dude. It's kind of
It's
cringe.
like dude, Conor.
Like you don't have the same
Conor's-
like mannerisms
Conor's
as them.
never
Like,
been on
you want to know who else tries way too hard? But I get it's all just to act. But I feel like Colby is just like sometimes it's like all right, Colby. Like at some point it's not funny anymore, bro.
I actually think
Like-
it's always funny, but like, I never really laugh at things. But like,
It's just like damn, bro. Like
I
what do
think
we
when he
laugh?
doesn't stop, it makes it a tiny bit more funny sometimes because I'm like, oh god, that's it, and then he just goes on. Like sometimes he says stuff that's like,
True.
it's so bad, like it's so bad, like not even like too messed up or whatever. Like it's just so bad that it's like actually, I don't know. Colby's weird. It's impressive to put on that act, isn't it?
Yeah, but I know
That seems
for that
hard.
long too.
It seems hard, bro.
And now Kobe's just MIA. He's tweeted like one thing since his fight.
yeah, what did he mess up Jorge? That was his last fight, right?
Yeah. So yeah, which I kind of respect Kobe for. Maybe he's just grinding, which he probably is. I mean, you don't come toe to toe to Usman from not putting in the work.
Yeah, he just uploaded that.
You know what I mean?
He acts like nothing happened. Like Colby, like he's got this huge tough guy. The whole Jorge beef happened. Didn't tweet one thing about it. Goes on Instagram with his 2 chicks. Greetings, nerds and virgins. You ever see his Instagram?
Yeah.
It's so funny.
But the last thing I was gonna say
I shall see what his last post is.
was I feel like at some point in Conor McGregor's life, he's gonna sit there and think where he was, like you said, plumber, Dublin. Nobody makes it out of Ireland.
Yo,
You know what I mean?
New Conor McGregor post. What the hell is that? Is it a hooker? What was they looking up with a call? What were we talking about?
But like who else has made it out of Dublin, Ireland?
Exactly.
Like that's what I feel like at some point Conor's gonna look back, he's gonna be like, wow. Like at some point he's gonna be like, I did it. Like I beat this system of grow up, go to school, get a job, retire, die. He beat the system.
He was a plumber coming out of Dublin, Ireland. He told his parents he wanted to be a fighter. They were confused. They were like, how do you make money from fighting?
He beat the system. And it's everyone's biggest dreams to beat that system. So that's why in my humble personal opinion, time is more valuable than money at this point. Especially after you graduate. Because I graduated in 2020. It's 2022. I mean, I've been like semi-successful. I've like done shit, but it just doesn't feel like obviously it's a journey, you know what I mean?
I agree.
Like you just I feel like it just feels like you're just like pressured by society to like get a job for the rest of your life. It's like, what if I don't want to do that? You know what I mean?
Sucks.
What if I want to like try shit? if I want to like experience shit. You know what I mean? You don't experience shit when you're working 5 days a week.
Swear to God.
And just coming home on the weekends to your house. Like, I don't know. I don't know why, like, somehow it's just human. It's just human nature, I guess. You just can't stop human nature because you're a human. It's the only way you have human nature is if you're a human, so. But yeah, guys, so yeah, this is basically just, we're trying to grow the channel, we're trying to break that system, and we hope you guys come along for the ride.
And
so
when Podcast 2.0 comes out, system is
yeah, soon we're gonna have some major upgrades to the setup, which is gonna be dope. So
as soon as after this Airbnb, yeah.
Stay tuned for this. And one more thing, Kyle, deadass though, how many likes would it take you to come back on TikTok? Because you wanna know what I saw
It's
about?
got to be an Instagram post, and this is how many likes I need.
Yeah, how many likes on this Instagram post to come back to?
If we get 200 likes, I'll be back to posting on the Instagram. 200 likes.
All right, 200 likes.
200 likes.
200 likes.
200 likes. That's
if
all
you're
we
seeing this, just drop a like. It helps the.
200 and I'm back.
And also, speaking of 200, if we get 200 subscribers on this YouTube channel, we are going to release the fight. Me versus Kyle on top of a mountain with a sunset in the background, fighting. Not to the death, but we're fighting.
Yeah.
So yeah, hit the subscribe button if you want to see that.
Let's go.
But yeah, guys, we'll see you guys in episode 22. This was episode 21. Comment #21 in the comments.
See you boys.
Next week,
Love you boys.
UFC London.
You got the framing right?
What?